LIV Golf in 2023. From its own standpoint, LIV Golf has had an incredible breakout year. It has completely disrupted the DP and PGA tours and taken some of the very best players from both tours. It has gained in popularity and people seem open to watching it on YouTube, proving some popularity. For LIV, a somewhat successful year. In terms of running a business, LIV is billions of dollars down, but that doesn't really matter when you are funded by an oil-rich state. Can LIV build on this success and make next year better, or is it already the beginning of the end? In this video, we'll discuss just that and give our views. If you like these videos, please subscribe to the channel. It makes a huge difference to us and you will get almost daily golf news, views and ramblings. Destroying the competition. Before we go on too much, here at Golf and Ball we love sport. That's the reason we've set up this channel. I really hate what LIV has done to professional golf. It has enticed some of the best players in the world with crazy amounts of cash, and we can't watch them week in, week out. It's such a pity we can't watch Cam Smith and McIlroy battle on some weekends, or Dustin Johnson and Justin Thomas, or Bryson against Tom Kim. The players and the stakes make sport exciting. LIV has taken away our favourite players and have them playing for stakes that we don't care about. I don't know about you, but I could not care less about the money they are being paid. However, I really wanted McIlroy to win at St Andrews this year because of the history, tradition and legacy. But anyway, enough about our personal views. LIV has unfortunately destroyed the DP World Tour and has punched the PGA Tour hard in the gut. LIV has taken away some big names that used to play often on the DP World Tour. Although because of legal loopholes these players can still play on the tour, their names are tainted. They don't enjoy the popularity they once did. Also, in order to combat LIV, the DP World Tour has pretty much become a feeder tour for the PGA. The top 10 in Europe every year will gain a PGA Tour card, and if they play well over there, they don't usually come back. We will have to get used to seeing the European Tour full of brand new names or kind of journeymen. While this is fine, it's difficult to see the European Tour reach the heights of the 90s anytime soon. That's really sad. LIV has forced the PGA to pay its already mega wealthy golfers even more money this year. And while their pockets are deep enough already, the structural change that the PGA are introducing this year was forced on them because of LIV. The real way LIV has disrupted the PGA Tour is by taking some of the most popular players. Not necessarily the best, apart from DJ and Cam Smith, but some of the most popular for good or for bad. So LIV has a pretty solid starting point for next year. World ranking points. We are pretty sure, by hook or by crook, the LIV Tour will somehow receive world ranking points next year. At the moment they are trying everything to get these points for their players. They are really important because players can use them to gain entry to majors. If LIV can offer them, there is no stopping other players jumping ship. LIV has two massive obstacles in the way. It has no cut and it does not play 72-hole competitions. This is quite simply a standard that they have to find. The cut will be fixed quite early next season. I think the final rounds will only consider the top 25 to 40. The 72-hole thing is another issue, but I think they might find ways around this because some tournaments on the DP World Tour and the PGA Tour only consist of 54 holes and still receive ranking points. LIV lawyers will use these as precedent cases and they'll be off to the races. I also think LIV will pretty much pay for these ranking points in one way or the other. Money, as we know, is no option to them. So with world ranking points, will LIV take over professional golf in 2023? The next steps. I think LIV has been very smart in their recruitment, apart from Stenson, which was just a bit salty. They have recruited massive names but also young talent, as we have seen with Eugenio Chacarra in Bangkok last week. LIV will keep signing young talent from the US universities and from around the world, and their future will be secured. They will make a push for big Asian stars like Hideki and Tom Kim, but they have the financial clout to sign absolutely anyone. The field will just get more and more exciting. It's a problem for the players who sign too early or who aren't performing. They will have no golf to play as soon as someone new takes their place. Secondly, LIV will work on their team aspect and really sell the LIV order of merit. If they change their marketing from telling us how much money golfers make to actually making the individual and team championships sound exciting and meaningful, then I think they may have a winning product. However, I don't think LIV will ever get really popular. I don't think it's ever going to have millions of eyeballs on YouTube or people showing up at the course. Just this week in Saudi Arabia, there was nobody there. It's weird viewing. The fact that they want to pay Fox Sports for airtime just shows the desperation. I think the American competitions will probably gain some kind of following because of the popularity of the sport, but in general this is probably the best it's ever going to get for LIV in terms of eyeballs. I can't see them signing any more names that are going to really hurt the game in the US or Europe, so I think the Saudis have simply put their money in the wrong game. It will definitely be an interesting couple of years though. It's really sad that it has happened actually. I think LIV have shown that money doesn't matter to them. It is purely a sports washing project for Saudi Arabia. Otherwise they would want money back from their tournaments. They would focus on selling tickets and selling TV time. They don't, so it proves they are not in it for the money. They don't care about that. LIV has destroyed the DP Tour and hurt the PGA. I don't think it'll ever have a lot of fans. I don't think golf clubs will ever be flocked to the same way Augusta is, but I do think LIV will take over golf for the next 5 years or so. Ultimately then it'll die out. It's just not sustainable and the Saudis will see that. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please do hit like and subscribe if you made it this far, and we'll see you in the next one.